that was eaten or whatever is basically discarded next to the corpse. But the other corpse hasn't even really been touched.
And I'm taking a look at. Let me do a medicine check. I want to get a good idea of how long has this corpse been sitting out here. So let me just do a quick medicine check. Though I'm specifically looking at the one with all the meat that's been ripped off.
Yeah, it looks like let's see, your medicine check, nice medicine check roll. Yeah, your time up in the Northlands, you've seen this before. These are like something like what a snow vulture would do. You know, definitely using claws or maybe a beak to take the meat off of the bone. And you can see that there's gouges, like gouge marks in the bones also. Could be maybe from an axe, or maybe a beak, or maybe a sharp razor type of claw.
All right. So I'm gonna quickly raise my finger to my lips and tell everybody, shh! I think there's a wild creature in here. It's been feeding on these bodies. And then I'm going to start moving a little bit.
Yeah, and the room is dimly lit, so... Alright. So give me a perception check, Donk. As you move into the room. You know, and the same goes here. You know, there's all kinds of, you know, dried blood puddles on the floor, like a green dried substance towards the center where this corpse is. You know, there's several other ways out of this chamber. It sort of looks like an intersection point where you see multiple branch offs of the area, you know, from the tunnel that you just came in.
Before we do too much, I want to check that green stuff.
All right. You can give me a... Let's say you can give me a nature check. Looks like the only thing that you really know, it would be possibly some type of venom from maybe some type of creature. You've seen, you know, this type of venom out in the wild, in the forest. You know, whether if it destroyed a shrub or destroyed an area of grass or maybe a shrub, but you don't know what type it is, but you've seen it before.
Okay. Well, if staying with the glowing green stuff is not a good enough indication, I do let everyone know that this is possibly poison.
I'm glad she said that, because I was just reaching over to grab a handful of it. Oh,
right,
thank you! Thank you! I thought maybe it was just going to go and glow on my hand. So Donk would glow. Thank you. Then I'll turn my attention towards the wall.
Okay. So as you turn over, you start you turn and face the wall, and you're kind of looking down this corridor to the east. Let me open it up for you a little bit.
Also, I have 2 daggers on me, Dave, and I want to I'm gonna dip my daggers in this poison.
Oh, okay. Well, it's all dried, so I mean, it's not like it's a yeah. I mean, it is.
Maybe if you
it is.
Okay.
It's dried.
Maybe if you lick
ground,
it first.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
That'll moisten it up. That'll moisten it up.
So as you turn towards the wall, you start to hear a very beautiful voice. I mean, it's like the voice of an angel, Donk. And
you guys hear that?
Yeah,
sound like Donk's mommy.
Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't.
As you kind of gather your bearings where this sound is coming from, you look up and you see these 3 beautiful winged creatures that are up on a ledge. And on this ledge, you can see that there are several nests up there, because you can see a lot of twigs and branches and straw that are overhanging from this cliff. And this cliff is actually quite a ways up. It's about 80 feet. And the cavern itself goes, well into the, almost, I'd say about 100 foot, and it's actually illuminated enough to where you can see the ceiling. And these three beautiful creatures, and they are female, and I'll show you. This is exactly what they look like. All right,
Does
there
Growl
we go.
recognize these as harpies?
She most definitely does. Yes,
Alright.
most definitely. No check even needed for that. So Donk, they're singing a
Ooh.
song in unison,
Please.
and
Careful, Donk! Harpies up there.
they're singing, Goliath, Goliath, come to us, climb to us. So they're singing that, and you just have this sensation come over you. So why don't you give me a saving throw, Mr. Donk? I need you to give me a... Let's see. I believe it's a wisdom saving throw, which I can actually give you the wisdom saving throw. I'll give it to you. Okay. Oh, wow. In fact, that would be even better yet if you did that, because you just got a critical on your saving throw. So, good job. Critical.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So you start to feel this overwhelming sense of, man, you are like falling in love with these harpies, and you almost want to climb the rocks, the surface of this, of the wall up to these harpies. But all of a sudden, you hear what the druid, you hear Growl say, "No, it's harpies," and you kind of shake the cobwebs. Yeah, you shake the cobwebs from your head, and you're like, huh? And they are continuing to sing, and they're just singing, "Come to us, my beautiful ogre." They think you're an ogre. And I mean, it sounds beautiful. All three of them are singing in unison. Sounds like something that you
Well, I'm gonna
hear
turn
in
to-
like a temple or something.
I'm gonna turn to Growl. I'm gonna say, "Them's not harpies. Them's bird people." And then I'll just stay in one spot and kind of sway to the music a little bit. La 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 la.
I'm sorry, I must use the wrong word.
Awesome. So everybody go ahead and roll initiative, because they seem like they have no phase on you, Donk. One of them screams, "Ah! If we're not good for you, then you will die!" And
Holy shit.
Yeah, they have
I
these
roll
long
again,
I got a
claws.
roll
Three.
initiative. I rolled with advantage and I got a 2 and a 3.
Well, that's wow.
I'm too busy
Laura got a
enjoying the
20.
music.
Nice. All right. So these harpies, they are, winged creatures. They are. It looks like they're going to be flying down towards you. One of them is still continuing to stay high on the ledge, and this harpy is still singing. And it looks like
Are they
it's
still
concentrating
up there
its
at the
gaze
moment?
on someone else. It looks like they're coming down towards you guys. Yeah, a couple of them are. The two on the left, the center harpy and the harpy on the left, it seems like they are starting to descend down onto the party. Now, Alora, you're up first. You've got first initiative with your great roll, so you can go ahead.
Second, I'm looking to see what the range is on one of my spells.
Okay,
If it's one, I have 150.
Yeah. Sit.
you should still be within range. I mean, they're probably about
Yeah, fireball's
120,
150.
130. Fireball?
Oh yeah. I'm looking at.
Remember,
Don't gonna get burned.
don't blow all your spells. It's going to take you a while to. It's going to be hard to get your rest in.
I say blow all the spells.
You're in a temple full of cultists. You're in a hub that is the central point of 4 large areas of cultists. So go ahead, see that fireball.
See, now you've dissuaded me, Dave.
No, go ahead. You've already said it. You've launched the
All right.
fireball. Let's do it. Come on.
Alright, well, I'm going to cast this fireball
That's
at
your
level
warning,
3.
though. Be careful of the spells. You're not getting free rest every time. Brazor, thank you very much for the follow. Brazor, thank you. Welcome to the community. Thank you. Welcome.
Although this
All
group's
right.
not really bad about.
No.
I've seen some before. They want to take a break after every battle.
Oh yeah, especially fighters with like battle points and stuff. The battle master, I remember Kadojo used to try to do that every time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it looks like
Now, if I just click on the damage token, will it hit all 3?
it sure will. Yeah, you should only be able to should click on it once. There you go. All right, so 2 of them are wounded heavily as their wings are sort of singeing a little bit. Smoke coming as this fireball just erupts, and up top on the ledge, all of a sudden when this thing explodes, pieces of hay and twigs and branches, coins, all kinds of things, all kinds of like little tiny goblets,
Was it a
everything
pinata?
just exactly just explodes everywhere in
tampons.
this room. Yeah, especially the dirty tampons, because that's what was holding the nest together. Exactly.
Oh
Nice
my.
gooey
That-
tampons. Yeah.
This thing was like almost like a backlash. It came up, the fire just erupted around Alora, and she just threw it forward at these guys. It just lit this whole place up. And of course, everybody was well protected.
Yep. So
Except for the harpies.
let's see. I'm gonna do one thing here. I'm gonna do a let's see. Who am I gonna pick on? All right, Growl. Sorry about that. Growl, make a dexterity saving throw because a huge egg is barreling your way.
Oh my god.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me. Oh my gosh.
Well, there's egg on my face.
Nice. So yeah, an egg, a harpy egg, just explodes all over you as you're
Ha
just
ha!
covered in egg from head to toe, and
The
you're
yolk's on
trying,
you.
Yeah, you're getting all this.
Was it fertilized or not?
Nice. Was that the laugh, sir, Donk?
Yeah, ha ha! The yolk's on you.
Thank you, Donk. That's great, and it's a lot lower this time too.
Well, if there's a lot to yolk, I think I'll eat it. If it were fertilized,
So,
then
you,
I got
you've ate it. Yeah.
a harpy fetus on me.
Oh.
No, it hasn't. No, it's just yolk still. So
Okay.
Growl, it's your turn. What say you? I didn't want to give her any damage or anything. I don't think it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. I think I'm going to. How far up are they?
80 feet. Plus
80
the
feet.
80, 90, 100, probably about 110 feet away from you. About 110 feet.
Well, I think
The
I'm
total
going
cavern
to,
is about 100 foot to the top, to the top of the ceiling, is about 100 feet. Now, the ledge that they're on, which is in this cavern, the ledge that they're at is the only ledge that, as you kind of survey around this area, that's the only ledge. And there was a nest up there, but it's now obliterated.
You're welcome.
No problem. I like it.
I'm gonna pull out some cloth that I have on me, and take this moment to wipe off the egg.
Okay, so you just want to take your entire round, just kind of like getting all
Now
that
you're
crap out
concerned
of your
with
eyes.
cleanliness.
Yeah.
All right, Ilsa, what say you? A couple of these harpies look like they're charging down. The two on the left.
Elf struts up. plants herself firmly in spot and just snarls the phrase, bitches.
Banging your
Oh,
sword on your
snap.
shield, saying, "Come on, bitches." I got it. Rogar, what about you?
Oh, Ion is still up.
They're still about 100
80 feet. 80 feet plus what? 80 feet, and then however far you are away from him. So about 100 feet for you, Mr. Rogar.
Let me check.
We sing together. We live together. We love people climbing to us. And they're all still singing it. Yeah.
I think I'm going to do.
I've already bought one west. I bought it tonight. Been for the party. All right. Burn them fireballs. I love it.
Shit.
Burn them. Burn the fireballs.
You say ball or bolt?
No, you use
He said
fireballs.
ball.
So two
He said
of the
ball.
harpies failed. One was successful. So go ahead and roll damage. Click the damage button once. There we go. Alright, so two of the harpies are dead. Number 3 and number
Does any
2.
of this fireball damage affect any of us down here on the ground?
No.
They're 80 feet up, so probably
No,
not.
they're not. Now,
Okay.
in old D&D, when it had a 30,000 cubic foot combustion rate, oh yeah, you guys would have been blown out of the room and singed, but no, not right now. So one harpy's still up, very badly damaged, and this harpy is continuing to sing. So Rogar, are you
It's
gonna do
still
any
singing?
any move? Yeah, she's sounding. I want them to come and see me.
Oh,
Hey!
she was the
Shut
backup
the
singer.
fuck up!
She was like the backup singer. All the other ones were the ones that had talent. She's the only one left.
You know, the harpies didn't do anything to us.
They exist.
They're just up there singing.
No. All right, so that's it for Rogar. The harpy is going to try to, closest person, is going to try to influence Mrs. Ilsa. So Mrs. Ilsa, I'm going to make you do a wisdom saving throw. And you are successful. So you feel this sensation coming over you where you almost wanted to try to scale that wall up to the nest of the harpy. But you were, shook the cobwebs out of your head, and you are not charmed. So
It's because they weren't singing the Three's Company song when there were 3 of them.
Three's company too. As the harpy just disappears, flies along the edge, and yells, "I'll get you, my pretties!" and it just kind of disappears into the tunnel to the north.
So the other harpy bodies are. It's my
They're
turn.
on
The other
the
harpy
ground.
bodies
Yeah,
are like
there's-
on the ground.
Yeah, there's 2 harpy bodies that are on the ground. Yes.
I'm gonna walk over there and take a look at these harpy bodies, Dave. I mean,
Sure.
I don't recall ever dealing with harpies before. I've heard stories, so I'm gonna kind of kick the wings a little bit, see what the material's
Hey,
made of,
Dom,
and maybe
they're
poke the skin.
flight wings, like chicken wings.
Yeah, I'm smelling it. Meat, 2 of my favorite things: food and meat.
I've already cooked them for you.
They're well done with 2 fireballs. Yeah.
But I think harpies aren't they like polluty, or they have a lot of sickness on them or something?
They definitely don't look edible. I mean, they have like a very leathery type of skin and a lot of abrasions and sores on the skin, and yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
not
think
good.
of eating a humanoid.
Oh,
Do you?
because
Well-
they've been burned all to shit, so of
Yeah,
course
maybe
the flesh is
it's-
going to be scorched.
And it smells kind of sweet, like bacon. Bacon.
It's whatever you want it to smell like, buddy.
You should not eat humanoids.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look. What about their bodies?
It's not
Are they
right.
after we've fried these guys a little bit? Do they have like items on them? I mean, I know there was like I heard change. Jingle.
Yeah. It looked like at one time they had a couple pouches, but the pouches have been singed off
They have
from the
one less egg.
fireballs. Yeah. And, there's still very slowly hay is falling to the ground, and there's a lot of smoke and a lot of dust that's starting to settle in here from 2 fireballs. And the hay is still gently falling to the ground, and once in a while, every couple seconds, you'll hear a rock hit the ground from, nests being, had been exploded, and yeah, there's some coins on the ground. There's some broken pieces of jewelry that are now, not valuable at all.
So
A couple.
I want to kind of go up against the wall, and how hard of a climb is that to get up there?
It's 80
for a
feet.
big guy like me.
It's
80
80
feet?
feet. Yeah.
I'm
So,
used to
no.
mountains.
So you'd probably need to do a couple checks.
Don't to fall.
You'd have to do
Well-
a couple checks.
If I do fall, you don't want to be behind me. If I fall, I can pull my
I do not.
parachute.
You've scaled this type of. You've scaled.
This is easy.
Yeah, up in the in the spine of the world, up from where you're from to the north. Yeah, you.
I'm a mountain.
This is
I'm a
easy.
mountain creature.
Wait, before you try,
Yes.
and I rub my totem on your arm.
Oh, thank you.
I give him guidance.
You gave me
Oh.
diabetes? I have to take an insulin shot before I go up now.
Yeah, and as she rubs it on you, you could have swore you heard this too. Sort of like a bear growling. Look at Dawn.
And apparently it turned him into Wilford Brimley today.
What was that? What was that sound? Was that Boris?
It was bear, yes.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna put my maul in my back, in my pouch, and nest it there. And with my 2 mammoth hands and incredibly strong arms, I'm gonna start pulling my girth slowly up the wall, try and find some handhelds that aren't on fire or hot rocked or something.
Sure, the first 40 feet's pretty easy. Give me a DC 10 strength check, and I'll actually
Alright.
allow you to add athletics in too if you got athletics.
I'll just do
DC
the
10,
strength.
yeah. No, give me athletics. Yeah. There you go. You're able to make it up. Now the last 40 feet is a little bit tougher, so the DC is going to go up a little bit. So give me another athletics check, and the DC is 15. And this is for the last 40 feet. So you're about 60 feet up.
Oh!
So you lose your footing and you fall 60 feet to the floor.
Oh!
Now you have a little time in case you want to do anything. Or...
Yes, I'm debating. So I think I'll just fall, Dave. I don't think I'm gonna. I'll take the damage. Oh, look out!
So Donkey, you're going to take a total of 25 bludgeoning damage.
Oh! All right, I'm gonna lay on the ground for a little bit. My
Alright.
back, my back. Ah! Squirm around. I probably landed on some harpy bone or something. It's jutting right in the side of my back.
You
So
slipped on
I'll,
some harpy shit that was on the rock.
Oh, that's
Because
not good.
as you started getting up there, what wasn't scorched, you could tell that there were like harpy drippings and stuff attached to the rock and to the earth as you were, and you thought it was dried, but it was like grease lightning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You just slip.
I'm gonna pull myself up on all fours and then slowly get on one knee and then the other and stand up, stretching my back. I look back up there and just looked at everybody and say, I don't think it's worth anything up there. Who else got a good climber? Who has spider skill? Anybody can climb?
Why would you want to go up there?
There might be important item. I don't know
More
what harpy
eggs,
has.
probably.
Oh, did not think of egg.
I don't think there'd be any more eggs up there from
Well,
2
at least
fireball
one less egg.
explosions. Yeah.
Okay, I give up.
Maybe there is an omelette on top from the fireballs.
So I think that's it. I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna do a little lower body exercises and stretch out a bit. Get my
Oh,
disc back in shape.
all right.
How you feel?
Okay. I'll
Everybody,
drink potion if need to.
everybody, give me a. Speaking of potions, everybody, give me perception checks. What's up, Gimli Grim? Good to see you, buddy. Lord Dragonhawk, good to see you. You guys go and drop that in the tower. Thank you.
Don't.
So I got 4 rolls, so I need 1 more. I think from
Sorry,
Ilsa?
I'm slacking.
Nope. From yeah. Tighten up over there, Laura. Let's go. Alright, so Rogar. Speaking of potions,
Yeah.
you see that there are 2 vials on the ground. Of course they're shattered glass vials. But on the vial you could read in common, superior healing potion. What a dick, huh?
God damn it, guys! We lost 2 superior healing potions.
And then, all around
I
there's
say lick the
broken,
glass.
yeah, there's broken ornamental bone trinkets, and there's broken jewelry that's now worthless. There's some silver, a couple pieces of gold, but nothing really of value.
Is that silver still useful, or is it molten to death?
If you want to spend an hour or so picking up coins, you can for silver and a couple gold. You could do that. Spend an hour. You can do that.
Then the best ones do, but I'm not going to.
Let's move on.
All
That's what
right, so
happens.
Well,
That's
hold
what
on, I
happens
think
when you
this
throw
to
fireballs.
either
You
an
break
hour
shit.
later, so go ahead and give you another.
You break stuff
Like
when
your
you throw
wounds.
fireballs.
well, you don't have to. I
guys.
can chug I have like 8 potions. I can chug one of those.
You break
Okay.
stuff.
So
And I'm not being mean.
I think I'll
but
go ahead and roll
it's just
that
the way
just
it
to
is, man.
just so
The way
I
it
can.
is. So you have a corridor that's going to the west, and I'll open it up a little bit more.
Dave, do you mind if we take a break?
Hell no, we're not taking a break. Sure, yeah, we can take a break. So what do you guys think? Passageway to the west, northwest, straight ahead to the north, and also to the, I guess you could say sort of southeast, maybe? Southwest, north?
I say we go to the right. Or follow me, everybody.
Get out of my way, Donk.
All right, go ahead.
I would imagine someone's probably maybe mapping along the way.
Dave, I'm throwing caution to the wind just this one time, and I'll probably die. But I'm gonna just go ahead and go down this hallway. Of course, paying attention to where I'm going.
Sure.
No dog will save me.
So as you're proceeding down, you can see that the corridor starts to turn left, and then it turns right. And if you look down to the south, you can see that there are stairs going down.
Well, guys, what do you want to do? There's stairs going down. Should we go ahead and take them, or go back and go another way?
Is there no other way you can go?
I'm back.
We can